A vivid nylon patterned print with avocado sweet and anaglyptus swirls slumber ethyl bromide slowly down. She's counting hours and ticking clocks, so Di is dead and Cliff rocks, her blackouts to blackouts. What's on the box? A wireless, it's wireless, thermal non-slip socks. A slobber, a silence, a twitch, and we are back in the room. Hey, who's been voted out? The man in the moon. Dreaming away time, gas bill, the bubble, old flames, new shames, pedestrian trouble. Warming the pot, let the brew steep. Putting the world to right, oh, it'll keep. Released from the spell, that prescription haze. Ethyl bromide awake. Wake up, wake up. Their eyebrows to raise.
Ethel! It's only on Dassa.
Oh, is it that time already, Odessa?
Such a lovely bit of Swiss roll from the quality sieve.
Oh,
You're looking well, Ethel. You're looking well.
oh, why? Oh, I miss me milk floats. Just on the edge of a tramadol dream. Soft glass rattling away up the street. AUDHTTT, eat treated. It's just not the same in cartons, is it? It was a sad day when he had to sack the milkman. Pudgy fat of the land hands, but a surprisingly gentle touch on the Gareth Gate given his girth. Oh, I said, Milk, it's nothing personal. Your social services and warden controlling all rolled into one. But I said, it's not just about the price of a pint of Guernsey goodness milk, but I'm throwing good money after bad with this spat of rabid blue tits that have descended onto me daily dairy. That Malk reckons it's all these mobile signals doing something to the birds' brains. Turns them into birds' brains. Aye. Wintering in the wrong destinations. Flamingos on the ship canal. Starlings heading off to nowhere. Just doing a go around and heading back. I said, well, the sparrows aren't daft. They've all moved to style. But in the morning, me blue tits have turned very hostile, ripping off me gold top, me silver top and me blue top. No hesitation. Are you cutting a bit of that cake up on Dessa?
Oh yeah, I've got a lovely bit of Swiss roll from the quality sieve.
Lovely. The nice cup of tea on Dessa. A constant fix of toxic face ache and sat-nag mobile systems. Eh? They took an old slate route off on the parkway. Oh, aye, working in packs. Probably sell it all. So they can get the claws into some fat balls and husk-free hemp seed. I've seen them circling the Hilton Tower. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Way out of its time when you think about it. I said, Malk, I don't go out now without wearing my crash helmet and a shark suit. I got dive bombed the other day by a random chaffinch near the corner shop. You know, the co-op. After me brooch it was. They probably think if it's good enough for magpies, it's good enough for them. You see the bird table? He's lower on the pecking order these days. Yeah. Dried breads, a pudding with an egg and a splash of milk. Think on. Well, Malk was ever so upset, I could tell. Yeah, he said, Ethel, if you want to be left undiscovered, decomposing behind your own settee for 2 years, sign there. Well, he left the Gareth Gate wide open, banging. Banging back and forth. Well, I had to apply WD-40 to stop it squealing. Oh, I don't know. I say, Ondessa, I'm thinking there's no more corners I can cut. I've snipped away at those unnecessary edges and tightened all those snake buckle belts, which the doctor thought might be behind me spatter fashionable IBS. I reiterated, I said my bowels are not irritated. It's extremely blinking angry. Ain't there some sort of anger management course you could send it on? I told him about my late husband having a volatile streak. Well, he looked concerned and squeezed me hand. I said, no, he wasn't handy with his fists. In fact, he wasn't handy with anything else. Well, tell a lie, he did make a small change in digital watch holder from an old chopping board and a piece of dowling. But that was when it was at the day centre, when they were constantly circus juggling with his pills. I said as I unwrapped the old-fashioned grape, you know, the one with the seeds in. I said, can it only be a digital watch I hang from this bit of glued-on dowling, or will it wind up and be all right? Well, he burst into tears on Dessa. He said, it makes no difference, he blarted. It makes no difference at all. Well, it proved handy somewhere. Rest me pips. The volatile streak to which I referred was televised straight after the sale of the century. I'd solitary settled and opened a nice tin of co-op fruit salad and carnation milk for me tea, and was rooting round for that elusive half cherry, which me ears pricked up to the BBC News. As they mentioned Streaker, I was instantly looking up at the screen. Well, I lost my cherry under a peach slice. Even on a 26-inch television and 2 inches from the screen, I couldn't make anything out. Well, then a wave of recognition come over me. He hadn't got a stitch on. Arms waving in the air, streaking bold as brass. Oh, well, it was the beginning of the end for me. Well, as far as tin fruit salad and carnation cream goes, which is a shame, because, oh, it's really a nice, light little tea with a round of bread and butter. Well, Radio Rental said the television was beyond recognition. No, I mean reconditioning. Oh. A grape seed had got logged in on the tube. I said, I don't think that's possible. It was your standard fruit salad, not tropical fruit salad. What do I want tropical for? I'm not sleeping under netting. Oh, is that my cup of tea on Dessa? Oh. My spinning Woolworths is on the husband's streaking was, oh yes, he did it all for nuclear disarmament. He's very politically driven. The store manager, Colin, appeared and asked if my husband was a political activism involved in defacing in photo booths. Well, I had to think sharpish on Dessa. I said, is it one of those nuclear-powered photo booths? Well, he was stumped, which brought me enough time to pay for me Christmas log and collar me husband. Oh, his hands gripped onto his passport photos. Well, the store manager reappeared. I quick flashed my library card. Ethyl bromide here, mystery store shopper HQ have sent me. That Colin is not a king, and pray tell, where have all the flying saucers gone? Move the oven safe Pyrex next to the 7-inch singles. Link cell, dear boy, link cell. We never did get to Magaluf. Hey, they've mortgaged the banks. Oh, roadside rescued the car into auto builders. But it's out the frying pan into fight, I think. What about the bailing out the garage door designers and Tyne & Weir or Carlos Cluccione ice cream vendors? They're all too big to fail. Well, Carlos is morbidly obese, but he does lick out all the tubs. What's the world coming to when kids can't even buy a Magnum on the corner of the street? Alistair Darling. Yeah, I know he's gone. I couldn't take him seriously. Either dye your hair or dye your eyebrows, and then you can start banging on to me about the economy. My mother went white overnight. Something to do with that Great Depression. No, Ondessa. She didn't lose her money in Wall Street crash. She lost all her marbles in the Woolworths trolley dash. The liquidators recently found them actually behind the pick and mix when they were removing all the denture fixtures and fittings. Do you know, Ondessa? I can see her now, bending over the blackjack. Whilst other mothers were filling the baskets, mine was pondering the designs of Fablon contact adhesive paper. Eventually concluding that visually a cutlery drawer was busy enough without the aid of a fully wipeable geometric design. She never really had a sense of urgency or time, or smell, or Southport. And well, people aren't as au fait with the trolley dash concept in them days. Well, people didn't even dash. Arms crossed, you could idle banter half the day away with two slices of smoked back bacon and an incision point of a cheese wire. No, go on, love. Just give me a little bit more. No, just a little. Just, that's it. No, back a bit, yes. I mean, it's commonplace now. People running around the supermarkets throwing things into the trolleys willy-nilly. And that's just a normal shop. Not a word of a lie, Ondessa. When I first got married, I was eyeing up a barley twist standard lamp on the 3rd floor of Bratton Dyke for 18 months before I even saved enough money for a down payment. On a down payment. It's all instant granules and gratification nowadays. Lad on a car advert the other day. Young. Only looked like he'd just switched to solids. In a swish apartment, windows down to the floor, driving a 20 grand car around the Swiss Alps. At that age, you're in a damp bedsit, maxing out on your Mega Rider quick save beans and super tenants. Oh. Perhaps they could persuade that Ted the Shredder guy to go on every big spending spree. Spread the wealth, so to speak. I have heard he's looking for a full-time living pool cleaner, and apparently he needs someone in 24/7 to polish his antique silver. Oh, Ondessa, love, it can't be easy. Perfect position for someone who was made redundant from MFI or Woolies, and then maybe got her repossessed. Oh, it's like something from a Dickens novel, isn't it? Oh, Sir Ted the Shredder, good morning to you, sir. I've polished all your bread knives and I hope you find the temperature of the pool to your satisfaction. You just dive straight in, sir. Don't mind the steam, it'll open up your pores. Oh, Ondessa, love, have a look under the sink. The unit behind the Vim, and dig us out that digital watch and small change holder. Is it still there? I'm going to turn it into a bird table and start feeding the birds. Perhaps calm down those rabid blue tits. Might make a difference. Then again, it might make no difference at all.
Okay, my love. Well, I've done you a lovely couple of corned beef sandwiches and left them under a bit of cling film by the microwave. I'll be seeing you again then, my love. Be seeing you again, Ethel.
Bye-bye, Ondessa.
Right,
bye-bye, lovey.
Lock in.